Fighting myself, I'm not winning. Lately I've been too afraid to admit it. Pushing the weight of the world on my shoulders, I don't even know how I'm dealing. Feel like a part of me missing, and I've been looking around, but it's not in my vision. All that I got is earned, not given, but I feel locked down like my brain in prison. Spend a couple thousand to ease my mind, then I get it back, but I know I'm not fine. Everything built up all over time, but I gotta let it out, I can't hold it inside. Keep a smile on my face when they looking at me, but I know that's my only disguise. I be trying to get away from my problems. Yeah, you can run, but you can't hide. I've been up fighting my demons, and they be trying to pull me in. Yeah, every night I seen them, I won't back down, I'ma beat them. Yeah, I've been up fighting my demons, and they be trying to pull me in. Yeah, every night I seen them, I won't back down, I'ma beat them. I'm starting to feel like I've been under pressure. I'm keeping my foot on their neck, I won't let up. I know when I fall down, I gotta just get up. I brush it all off, I'm better than ever. Been through a lot, but I'm never gonna settle. Know that I've been heating up like a kettle. Thinking back when I was studying dental, now I got plaques coming on the way, that's special. Yeah, they all come from my spot, but I never stop moving. Gotta do more when I feel like I'm losing. Putting in work, that's the only solution. You the only one who you really be fooling. Damn, trying to find peace inside my head. I've been talking to God, but I'm left on red. I ain't got time to be feeling upset, so I keep doing my best. I've been up fighting my demons, and they be trying to pull me in. Yeah, every night I seen them, I won't back down, I'ma beat them. Yeah, I've been up fighting my demons, and they be trying to pull me in. Yeah, every night I seen them, I won't back down, I'ma beat them. We done came here to party tonight, celebrate for the rest of our lives. All the games, we gon' leave them aside. You know man lie, woman lie, but the money multiply. We came here to party tonight, celebrate for the rest of our lives. All the games, we gon' leave them aside. You know man lie, woman lie, but the money multiply. Ay, run it up, made a lot, but that's not enough. Got the labels all calling us, talking to me, but I hang it up, cause I got my fans and I'm proud of us. Never do it for the cameras, song a week and that stamina. Keep it going, I'm an animal, I unleash when they let me loose. I've been ready since like '02, getting my bread, now how about you? 100%, that's all I do, so now please don't talk about me. Sold out shows, that's all I see, yeah, they said no I in team, so I gotta be MVP. Come on. We done came here to party tonight, celebrate for the rest of our lives. All the games, we gon' leave them aside. You know man lie, woman lie, but the money multiply. We came here to party tonight, celebrate for the rest of our lives. All the games, we gon' leave them aside. You know man lie, woman lie, but the money multiply. Hey, never getting too cozy, cause they all coming for me. Used to sleep on a rollaway, now the whole team got the rollies. Roll deep in the Suburban, backseat and she working. This the life that I dreamed about when I could've paid a room service. Now it's electric curtains, but I still just scratch the surface. I'ma get right back to working, till I get my mom's the Birkin, till I get my pops the new bands, till I get my bro a few M's, till I got the whole fam, they ain't never gotta go to work again. We done came here to party tonight, celebrate for the rest of our lives. All the games, we gon' leave them aside. You know man lie, woman lie, but the money multiply. We came here to party tonight, celebrate for the rest of our lives. All the games, we gon' leave them aside. You know man lie, woman lie, but the money multiply. When it come down to it, I'ma bet on me. Ain't nobody fuck with me mentally. Talking that shit, you dead to me, cause I ain't got time for my enemies. Told her come through, get ahead to me. Telling that truth, it'll set you free. I ain't like them, cause I'm all I need. When it come down to it, I'ma bet on me. Let me tell you right now, I'm the realest. Ain't nobody else ever do it like I did it. I ain't really had a competition in a minute, and a lot of other rappers out here flying spirit. I'ma stay consistent, feeling like a man on a mission. Ballin' like I play for the Pistons, but I'm Blake Griffin. I'ma switch cities doing shows. I be living on the road, going all around the globe. When it come down to it, I'ma never settle. I be trying to get the bands like it's heavy metal. I'ma put my foot down, keep it on the pedal. Cause nobody ever gave me shit, I had to go and get it. I've been here for a while like a veteran. Been through a lot, but it turned me to a better man. Everything I do is me and myself. Now I gotta be a legend when I put it on a shelf. When it come down to it, I'ma bet on me. Ain't nobody fuck with me mentally. Talking that shit, you dead to me. Cause I ain't got time for my enemies. Told her come through, get ahead to me. Telling that truth, it'll set you free.
What's up, motherfuckers? Welcome to GSR, Gonzo'S Sports Room, June 11th, 2021. Got a pretty, not a bad show today. Should be a pretty good show. Have some NBA playoffs from last night to talk about. Big UFC pay-per-view card coming up this weekend to talk about. Come on. There we go. My bad. I was having trouble getting the fucking music shut off. But no, last night NBA playoffs. The Bucks beat the Nets, make that series 2-1. That was a must win for the Bucks. Giannis and Middleton combined for 68 of the team's 86 points. That's 79% of the points, and that's the highest ever by a duo in playoff history. The Nets only scored like 13 points in the first quarter. Bucks got a pretty good lead, and then the Nets came back, and Bucks was able to hold on. It was, like I said, it was a must win for the Bucks. They play again this weekend in Game 4. Which, give me 1 second. I'll tell you when they play. They play Sunday. Game 4 will be Sunday, and as of right now, or as of yesterday, the Nets was 2-point favorites in that game. It's at Milwaukee again. Like I said, the Bucks have to. They need to win that game too, but it was real important that they won that first game. Then also last night we had the Jazz against the Clippers. Jazz won again. They're up 2-0. Jazz got way up. They were up by 13 or 14 and a half. Then the Clippers. Clippers made a hell of a run there in the second half. Actually took the lead at one point, and then but then the Jazz went on a run. Mitchell had he had like 30 points in the first half. Didn't have very many in the second half. He didn't score a whole lot of points in the second half. And they were in the fourth quarter toward the end of the game. Mitchell made 2 or 3 turnovers that almost really cost the Jazz. But at the end, the Jazz's defense, Gobert's a difference maker. Gobert, I think, is underrated. He's a hell of a fucking difference maker on defense. I mean, that dude disrupts. There was a lot of times that Paul George and Kawhi got in the paint, and not just him, the whole fucking Clippers squad, when they got in the paint, Embiid done a good job of altering shots. I think he was one of the big keys in that game last night. Mitchell has had 30 or more points in his last 4 games. And another stat is the Utah Jazz are 8-0 all time when taking a 2-0 lead in a 7-game series. So by history, the Clippers are in trouble. Now, don't get me wrong; anything can happen. But Clippers have to win this next game. If Clippers don't win this next game, I think the series is over. because I don't see the Clippers come back from a 3-0 deficit. I mean, Clippers were hot in the third, and then they struggled in the fourth. I don't know why the Clippers have so much trouble in late game. At the end of the games, they can't close out games. They struggle a lot toward the end of the games. Then let's see. Last night in the NHL, Vegas Golden Knights beat the Avalanche to win that series. Move on to the semifinals. That was a good game. That was a hell of a series. It was 3-2 going in last night, and there was a couple overtime games. Vegas pulled away from them last night, won pretty convincingly, but it has been a heck of a series. Then also, okay. Then let's talk about NBA playoffs tonight. There is no hockey tonight. I don't think there's another hockey game till Sunday, if I remember right. It might be Saturday night. Tonight in NBA, we have the 76ers and the Hawks. That series is tied at 1-1. Series is tied at 1-1 with the Hawks won the first game. Sixers came back and won the next game. Joel Embiid has been playing his ass off, even though he's hurt with that meniscus tear. Dude's been playing outright, lights out. But low key, that game with the Hawks is if you stop Trae Young, you're gonna have a real good chance of beating the Hawks. We're gonna take a short break real quick. I'll be right back. But while we take this short break, enjoy these clips right here, and I'll be right back. Come on, Miley. Be awesome. It'd be awesome to sit here and watch a Reds pitcher throw a no-hitter, dude. Here we go. Last time there was a no-hitter in Cleveland was 2011. There's only been 4 no-hitters versus the Indians in Cleveland. There's only been 4. And the last one was in 2011.
Fourth round, here they go. They're coming out swinging.
Oh,
Shit.
Archuleta swinging. Archuleta with a shot. Pettis with a good whizzer.
Oh, they got Pettis too, but they got Archuleta winning that last round.
I have it 2-1. Miley with first pitch is a ball. Going for a no-hitter here. Facing the 9-hitter. But you play with a DH here.
Oh, shit. Get it.
1 out.
Let's go.
Got a fly ball to Castellanos. Yeah, because they do DH in this game because they're playing in Cleveland. Got 4 minutes left in round 4 of the fight.
You need a takedown. There.
Ooh, Archuleta with a... Ooh,
But he
nice
got back up.
defense.
He can't get him down.
Wow, that was nice
God
defense.
damn.
That was a hell of a whizzer, dude.
Fuck yeah.
Come on, Miley. You're 2 outs away from a no-hitter. Let's go. Strike 1. About 3.5 minutes left in the.
Right.
I was gonna say, give it to him, man. That's
Give it to
Yeah.
him.
yes, you got to.
Ooh! Oh,
Oh,
shit! Pettis with the big right. Not the fuck, dude. That was a big one.
Strike
Oh yeah, rug him up.
1 out away.
That was a beautiful pitch, dude. Right at the bottom of the zone. Come on, one more.
These dudes are just
Dude,
exchanging.
that was a nasty
Dude.
pitch, dude. Look at that. Look at that pitch.
Money.
That's nasty. Right on the corner, 81 miles
You
per
better
hour.
be swinging because I'm
Oh, you got
giving it to
that's
him.
too close to take.
Pettis going for the
Pettis
takedown.
almost had a takedown.
They've both been having good defense on the
Wade Miley
takedown.
1 out away from a no hitter. Strike 1.
Dude, he is.
Inside part of the plate.
He's in the
painting
zone.
the corners.
He's in his fucking
Yeah,
zone.
he's painting all the corners and the Blues just ringing them up. He's like, look, you guys ain't been hitting this dude all game.
Come on. Ball inside.
But I was just
Archuleta with the left.
Just trying to get the game over.
Come on.
Oh, good God, dude. These dudes are just taking hits.
Come on.
There it is.
No hitter. Hell yeah.
That's amazing.
Woody Miley with a no hitter.
Damn.
Reds win 3-0. That's fucking awesome.
Got the Reds fans. Damn. Wow. We just witnessed that.
Yes, dude. That's only the 5th time the Indians have been no-hitted in Cleveland. Last time was
Dude.
He's lucky.
Dude,
He didn't fully connect with that.
That uppercut was going to be nasty.
Let's talk about some of the NBA last night. Last night, Denver Nuggets beat the Portland Trail Blazers 126-115 to advance to the next round of the playoffs. Nuggets will play the Suns in the second round. But last night, Jokic had 36 points, 6 assists, 8 rebounds. Porter Jr. had a big game, which Denver needed to be able to win that game. Porter Jr. had 26 points. Lillard had 28 points. McCollum had 21. But Trailblazers looked tired toward the end of that game. I don't know if it was because part of it had to be because you just had that double overtime game 2 days before, but Denver did too. Portland just don't have enough around Lillard. I mean, McCollum's a decent number 2, but they need another star, and I don't know how long is Lillard going to stick around and be dedicated. I know he put out a tweet today with the Nipsey Hussle quote saying, I wrote it down where it was. How long should I stay dedicated? So I think he's starting to put some signs out that he might be out of Portland. Portland's going to they're going to have to break that team up, make some big changes, and bring another star in to try to, if they want to keep Damian Lillard. You're not going to find another Lillard. Lillard's, in my opinion, probably a top 5 player in the league right now. You're not going to find another Lillard. He's clutch. Hell, in that double overtime game, dude had 55 points. But he just didn't get enough help from the rest of the team. And now he's putting out tweets about how long should I stay dedicated. I think the Blazers are going to have to make some big moves. Big moves. If they want to keep if they're going to keep Lillard around. Because if not, he's going to be asking for a trade, trying to get to one of these other teams where he has a chance to win. He wants to win. He's not happy just making the playoffs. He wants to win a chip. He ain't going to win a chip if he's with the guys they have. That's why he said last night, he said, we got beat in the first round, so that means we wasn't good enough. He said, I don't know what's going to happen or what we need to do to get better, but they're going to have to do something to make him happy, or he's going to start looking to go somewhere else. You don't want to lose Lillard. If you'd be all right losing McCallum, but you can't lose Lillard. You're not going to find a replacement for that can be as clutch as Lillard. Then the other game last night. That guillotine.
Yeah.
And once your arms get dead, dude, them punches look like they're in slow motion.
Yeah, it reminded me of that famous Chris Gonzalez fight at the fairgrounds.
Yeah.
I got in there and fought a dude as big as Brandon. I weigh 123, supposed to be fighting 138. I've been drinking since like 4 o'clock in the afternoon.
I can't believe you did that, dude. I'd have did anything to see that. I'd have did anything to see it.
Well, they went and got me shorts and shit. I quit drinking, started drinking Coke. And we went upstairs, and I changed.
Started drinking Coke.
Oh, yeah. I don't know why I didn't drink water.
Just put a cigarette out.
We're upstairs in this room, and I'm getting warmed up. They said, okay, some music comes on, and it was him coming out, but I couldn't see him because there was a big fucking backboard. from like a basketball goal when you walked out of that room. So they play my music, and I'm walking down the stairs, and I look up in the cage, dude.
Get Chris feel the
And
floor shaking.
this motherfucker braiding the size. So he's about 155, 160 pounds. Talking about he was 138. But I'm thinking, I'm walking to the cage. You know what I mean? Music's on, everybody's looking at me. I was like, well, I got to fight the motherfucker now, or I'm going to look like a little bitch. So I get in there, dude. I had boxers on. They bring me a cup. I didn't have a jock strap or nothing. So me and my Uncle Steve, which is these two's dad, we went in the bathroom and we switched underwear. I took his underwear. He had some fucking whitey tighties.
Dad known for wearing the whitey tighties.
Hey, I put them motherfuckers on, put on the MMA shorts, shoved that cup in there. We're fighting, middle of the fight, the fucking cup falls out.
Oh, shit.
I said, oh, that's mine. I put it back in. We started fighting again. Dude, I had no business being there. First round, I tried to take him down. We kept bouncing off the cage, and he got me down and had my back, and I was fucking like balled up, almost in the fucking fetal position. He elbowed me 3 times on my fucking ear. Hurt like a motherfucker. But I felt him go up again. I'm like, you're not doing that shit again. So I turned into him, got a single leg, and I got my hips under me. I picked him up, slammed him, got him in the rear naked choke, and the fucking bell went off for the end of the first round. I was dead, dude. I rolled over, and I was laying there. And
Chris said, "Hand me a cigarette."
Damn, I need a cigarette right now.
dude, like right here,
It's over. Throw in the towel.
yeah, like right here beside, on the other side of the cage was my Uncle Steve and this guy I worked with when I was working at the prison, and they threw me a bottle of water. I'm still laying there. I didn't even get up. I was like leaned over a little bit, got a drink of water, threw it back to him. Refs, are you ready? I said, yeah. I stood up and they rang the bell. Well, my Uncle Steve was telling me in the corner the whole time. He said he knows you're going to shoot because that guy's coach was Steve Fritz. You two might not know him. I think Brandon might. He might be old enough to know him, but he was a wrestler for Southside. Well, he was running this like one of them MMA school things.
Yeah.
And he was this guy's coach, and he was telling that guy, he's a wrestler, stay away from him. So getting ready to start that second round, Steve goes, hey, he knows you're going to shoot. Fake a shot and punch him. So I go fake a shot, get ready to punch. Next thing I know, here comes a fucking head kick.
Oh, shit.
Well, I catch the leg and take him down, but I end up in a triangle choke. And I couldn't fucking breathe, but I circled out of it, blasted this motherfucker right in the nose, and looked at the ref and said, I'm done. They rang the fucking bell. I got the last hit in, so I'm done. They rang the bell. I got the fuck out of there, dude. My buddy was waiting in the cage side, handing me a beer.
Handed him a beer,
Dude, I was so fucking hot. So I went outside. This is like in November here in Indiana. It was cold as fuck. And I'm sitting outside in nothing but them fucking MMA shorts and a beer sitting beside me. I still felt like 100 degrees. Finally, I cooled off, went and changed, watched the rest of the. I was like the third, fourth fight of the night. There was still a bunch of fights to watch. So we watched all the fights. Hell, we ended up going to a bar. After that, I woke up next day. My neck was purple, my ear was purple. I couldn't hardly turn my head. It was fun, though.
Moral of the story, people, is Indiana MMA has come a long way, and I think Casey Kenny has proved that.
Casey Kenny's representing.
And also, the other moral is don't get drunk and get in the fucking cage.
No.
3 and OT. Let's go. That sounded a little close for my liking.
Sounded like it hit a fucking pole or something too. Did we just catch gunshots live on the stream?
Hell yeah, we did.
From the mean streets of Muncie, Indiana, on a Friday night, we
On
hear
the
about
south side.
we hear about 10 pop, 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 pop. Yes, that you heard right. It was some live gunshots on.
Are we hearing a car drive by?
Yep.
And that was a Kia Soul, wasn't it? Hey, I'm not gonna lie. If we got a, you know what I'm saying?
It sounded like they were driving that way.
That car just kind of sped that way. That was a Kia Soul, and they looked like they had the lights off.
And a car stopped at the corner there. I think it backed up in the cave. See what I'm saying?
Uh-oh.
That was awful damn close, dude. That was like, I mean, that was close.
Yeah, I'm saying.
Liam cool? Yeah. Did Joey any of them come out? Dude, that was sounded awful close. I think it was right there.
Did
on
we just
Beacon.
give the ball up? Are you watching the live right now?
So we might be going
Did
viral.
you just hear the gunshots?
Chris. That's big. We got a motherfucking.
Oh, hey,
We really just lost the fucking ball.
Oh my fucking
I didn't even
God,
see what happened.
the fuck,
I
man?
missed it. I missed that play because of the
The
That's
gunshot.
Lakers
big,
and
man.
Pacers
The
game,
fucking
and then gunshots just
Lakers got
happened
the
over
turn.
here at the. I was just making sure everything was good.
Hell yeah, dude. Fuck, man. What the fuck?
I'm about to see if like any cops or anything come down this way because I think cars were just speeding off and.
Yeah, fucking
Yeah,
Sounds
cards.
like
Cards
it happened right
are
there on
just
Beacon,
yet.
dude. It was close. How many of us?
Huh?
That's big for the Lakers, man.
Well, about 10?
I can't hear
Oh,
you.
at least. That was about 10
It's
shots.
pretty close. It was like down like a
I'd
block
say
away
about
or
8
so.
to 10.
And then we seen a car go.
We lost this game, dude. Pacers blew
Yeah,
this
check it
game.
and text me.
Holy fuck, dude.
All right, bye bye. Is that Kia Soul again?
Fucking going
It's turning, I'm
viral.
getting ready to see.
2021, man. Holy shit.
I couldn't tell if it was or not.
Make sure I ain't bleeding.
That one sounded like it hit a pole or something. Like they were.
Man.
Pow, pow, pow.
Might have been one of the cars got hit or some shit. You never fucking know, man.
Emily said she's gonna check the police scanner and let us know.
That was big for the Lakers, though.
I feel like I'd be
Back to the
hearing.
game.
I feel like I'd be hearing
I didn't
police
hear
cars
anything.
if somebody like recorded it just now.
I can't believe. Oh, yeah, that was close, dude. I mean, close.
I didn't hear anything.
I bet you catch it on live and like none of us like we all just like listened to it like we didn't even jump like it was
No.
normal.
Me and Steve were looking at each other like, is that what I think it is?
That's what I was
And
like.
then back goes, I think we'll be hit a pole. Oh, shit.
Holy
It did. It
fuck.
sounded like it went
Yeah.
ding, like it hit like a pole
Yeah.
or something.
But it sounded close. I mean,
Oh, it was
it
in the
was-
alley back there.
it
But it
was-
sounded like. So big. If LeBron played in Jordan's era, he would have averaged 50.
Oh, shit.
He would have averaged 50 because
Shit.
who was stopping Big Body Brown in his prime?
Charles Oakley.
Nobody.
Charles Oakley was sending him out of the gym.
God.
Out of the gym crying.
Oh,
Larry
God.
Johnson. Oh yeah, Larry Johnson, Barkley. Barkley was a fucking beast.
LeBron would have.
Hey, Barkley wasn't always a big dude that couldn't move. Barkley used to be out there.
I know he used to be good, but LeBron would have had his way with him.
Oh fuck.
LeBron would have had his way with him. Anyone in that era. LeBron would drop a trip dub on MJ. A trip dub with 30.
And then after MJ got done with it, they let Pippen get on. He wouldn't get shit on Pippen.
I agree that Jordan needed pimping.
Oh, just like LeBron needed Anthony Davis. Oh, give me Rondo too.
LeBron has took.
Oh no, I need the Wayne Wade and Chris Bosh.
LeBron has took poop team after poop team after poop team to the NBA Finals.
Hey, here's the thing.
Do you remember that Cavaliers team he took to the final?
Here's the. They had 3 All-Stars on it.
No, not that team.
This is Jonas Ogoski. He's talking about the first time he was in Cleveland. But hey, here's the thing.
And he had poop Kevin Love and a ball hog Kyrie Irving and still beat the team with the best NBA record in history.
Hey,
Still 3 All-Stars on one team.
Hey, this right here.
A lot of teams got 3 guys that are All-Stars, but that ain't gonna do nothing. Look at the Nets. They ain't gonna win it this year.
This right here proves my point. When Jordan played, none of the other top players in the league won championships. He kept Ewing from getting a championship. He kept Reggie from getting a championship.
That was just
When LeBron plays, everybody gets fucking championships. Curry's had championships.
When is
fucking
Toronto.
So what?
Everybody.
So what that other teams won championships? That's basketball.
No, I'm just saying he's not.
That's what I like though about today's basketball. It's not.
But
So you
more competition.
Yeah,
That's what
back in
I'm
the day,
saying.
you knew who was going to
There's
win.
more good teams than there was back in the day.
What was it? Two winners in 8 years.
And some of them teams were.
Yeah, the Rockets.
And when Jordan left the Bulls, they should have won it that year.
Yeah.
They should have won it that year.
They legit had a chance
No
to.
team like LeBron.
They wouldn't have won it that year because they didn't have a finish. What I saw was looked like one of the biggest pussies on the planet Earth. LeBron James acted. He was embarrassing, dude. Like got tapped in the face. Fucking fell, rolled around. I thought they were gonna bring a stretcher out to take him to the locker room.
I only have one question. Would Kobe or MJ would have acted the same way?
Kobe and MJ. Look. Kobe and MJ would have went to fucking sleep if Draymond Green's Superman punched him like LeBron. They did LeBron. But LeBron ate that shit. Kobe got up, hit the game-winning shot.
Kobe would have got up, popped his shoulder back in place, and fucking
Oh my
won the game.
God. LeBron James gets Superman punch.
Oh God,
George St. Pierre Superman punch.
Fight him with the Roman Reigns.
Hell yeah. and got back up like a man and knocked down the game-winning 35-footer.
He was
impressive.
He was flopping like a fish on the fucking ground.
Fuck. Like I said, if it was Jordan or Kobe, they would have went to fucking sleep and been concussion protocol.
He was flopping like a fish.
LeBron James ate it.
Gave him a little love tap.
And you feel like LeBron, you can act like that kind of punch.
He acted like he ate a punch from fucking Conor McGregor or something. I mean, come on.
I mean, Draymond, big dude. Oh, dude, his Superman punch is gonna hurt a little bit. But
you're fucking nuts, dude.
He was seeing. Next thing I know, like I see Draymond Superman punch LeBron. The next thing I know, I'm watching LeBron seeing 3 rims knock down a 35-foot game winner. That's all I seen. I didn't know what happened. I was just in shock.
Dude, that wasn't nothing but LeBron building an excuse in case he got beat by Steph.
No.
Yes, that's all it was. Oh, I can't see rim. I'm seeing 5 rims.
When you seeing 5 rims and you knock down a 35-foot game winner, I mean, that's just impressive. Man. That's just impressive. You gotta admit. That's some stuff Jordan couldn't do because he couldn't shoot from 35 feet. Oh, fuck. He couldn't shoot from 35 feet.
Motherfucker gets lucky and hits a 35-foot heave after flopping like a fish on the ground.
That wasn't a heave. That was a nothing but net type shot.
All right, welcome back to the show. Sorry about the extended break, but had something going on and I was the only one that could take care of it. And unfortunately, I was here by myself today. But let's get back to talking some sports. Yeah, the Jazz pulled. I mean, they basically blew Clippers out last night. Clippers came back and made it close, but that score didn't reflect the way the whole game was. I think the Clippers are in trouble, big trouble. I think the Jazz have the ability to win at least one of these road games, and if they do, this series is going to be over. The Jazz are 35-6 at home in the regular season and playoffs combined this season. That's the best in the NBA. So, I mean, I think the Clippers are in some trouble. Let's talk. And then also, I had something else I wanted to make sure I talked about today real quick. All right, before we go any farther, this is something I wanted to mention at the beginning of the show, and I wanted to mention earlier. We have a local high school baseball team going to the semi-state tomorrow. Cowan High School will play Washington Township tomorrow at 12 o'clock in LaPorte in the first round of the semi-state. So just wanted to say good luck to Cowan. We had a lot of local high schools in the regional last week, and we also had a girls softball team. Actually, Cowan's girls softball team played in the semi-state last week and lost in the semi-state championship by 1 run. So Cowan's baseball and softball are tough, best around here. So hey, if you're from the Muncie area, you're not busy tomorrow at 12. I know it's a little bit of a trip, but go to LaPorte and support the Cowan Blackhawks in their semi-state game at 12. All right. Now let's talk some UFC. Tomorrow night, you got UFC 263. And I think this card has the potential to be the best pay-per-view of the year. I definitely think it's going to be the best pay-per-view so far this year. I mean, the card is stacked. Give me 1 second. I'm pulling the card up. But you have Diaz against Edwards. You have Figueiredo against Marino. Adesanya against Vettori. I mean, it's going to be a good one. That's just 3 of the main card fights. The main card's stacked, and there's pretty good I think there's pretty good fights on the prelims. We're going to be live tomorrow night at 8 o'clock with live coverage and reaction to the fights. So come join us tomorrow night on YouTube, Facebook, and Twitch. I think it's going to be a real good night of fights. We'll have a good time. There'll be 2 or 3 of the guys are going to be here Saturday night, so it'll be a good time. Oh, you have Calderwood against Murphy on the prelims, and I think that's going to be a good fight. I mean, Calderwood is 7-5 in the UFC. She beat Jessica Ai her last fight out. Actually looked as tough. Murphy is 6-4 in the UFC. Has won 4 fights in a row. So I think that'll be a good fight in the prelims. Then you got first fight on the main card of the pay-per-view is Paul Craig against Jamal Hill. Hill has an MMA record of 8-0. He's 3-0 in the UFC. His last fight he beat Ovent St. Preux by TKO, and that was in December of 2020. Craig comes in this fight with a record of 14-4-1, and he's 6-4-1 in the UFC. He most recently beat Marcio Rua by TKO. And that fight was in November of 2020, so neither one of these guys have fought for a while. Both these guys are excellent finishers. 2 of Hill's 3 UFC fights have ended inside the distance. 10 of Craig's 11 UFC fights have ended inside the distance. So I don't think this fight's going to go the distance. So if I was going to bet on this fight, that'd probably be the bet I would take. Second fight on the main card, we have Belal Muhammad versus Damian Maia. This should be a good fight. I mean, you got an upcoming guy in Belal Muhammad who's looked tough, and you then got an older guy in Maia that's still trying to prove that he's still up there at the elite level. Muhammad comes in this fight with a record of 18-3. He is 9-3 in the UFC. His most recent fight was against Leon Edwards and was declared a no contest due to an eye poke. Maia comes into this fight 28-10. He is 22-10 in the UFC. He lost his last fight to Gilbert Burns by TKO. That was in March of 2020. I like Muhammad in this match. Like I said, he's an upcoming guy, and I just think he's going to be a little too much for Maia, and Muhammad's been able to stop the takedowns, so I think he's going to make it more of a striking match, and I don't think Maia's going to be able to match his striking output. So I would go with Muhammad on that fight. And then third fight of the night. And this is the fight I'm probably looking most forward to just because I'm a big fan of one of them. Is Leon Edwards versus Nate Diaz. I'm a big fan of Nate Diaz. I think this is going to be a good fight. Edwards is 18-3. He is 10-2 in the UFC with no one contest. Diaz is 19-11 in the UFC. He lost his last fight to Masvidal. That was when he got a cut above the eye, and the doctor stopped it. This is going to be an interesting fight. Edwards is like minus 700 favorite, which I have no idea how that happens. Diaz was plus 440 yesterday. I'm gonna get on there in a little bit, and if he's still up plus 4 something, I'm taking Diaz. I can't believe he's that big of an underdog. only worry I have with Diaz is him getting a cut and the fucking doctors stopping it. But I think it's going to be a good fight, and I think Diaz has a good chance of winning that fight. Then in the co-main event, we have Moreno against Figueroa. Figueroa is 9-1-1 in the UFC. With his last fight was a draw against Moreno. Moreno is 6-2-2 in the UFC, and his most recent fight was against Figueroa. This last fight was a war, and I think it's going to be a war again. But I would lean toward Figueroa, but it could go either way. But the last fight was awesome. This is going to be a good fight. These two guys are going to stand there and just beat the hell out of each other. And then in the main event, you have Vettori against Adesanya. This is also a rematch. Adesanya comes in to this fight 9-1 in UFC. He lost his last fight, which was his first loss period, but that was up at heavyweight against Blachowicz. Vettori is 7-2-1 in the UFC. He's won 5 in a row. And he most recently beat Kevin Holland. These two guys fought back in April 2018. And that fight ended in split decision. So I think this is going to be a good fight because I think Vittori's gotten better. I'm sure, and Adesanya's gotten better too. But I think it's going to be a real good fight. But yeah, I think that whole card is just going to be real fun to watch. NBA tonight, we got Sixers and Hawks. Sixers have to stop Trae Young. If they can stop, don't let Trae Young get hot. They have a really good chance of winning the game. It's a 1-1 series. Hawks won first game. Sixers came back and blew the Hawks out the next game. Embiid has been going off in these playoffs, even though he has that torn MCL. So I look for the Sixers to win that game tonight. Then you have the Suns and Nuggets, and this series is 2-0 for the Suns. I look for this game to go up. This series go 3-0. I just don't think the Suns or the Nuggets have. I don't think the Nuggets are deep enough. If they had Jamal Murray, I think it might make it'd make a difference. I don't know if it'd make a big enough difference. I just think the Suns are a better team and they're deeper. Don't forget, we're live every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday at 11 a.m. with Easy Money, a sports betting show. And then we're also live every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday at 1 p.m. with GSR, Gonzo'S Sports Room, our sports talk show. Come check it out. Follow us on social media, on Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, all at Gonzo'S Sports Room. You can find me on Twitter at Chris Gonzalez. We're at Gonzalez Sports. Check out our YouTube page. We got a lot of stuff on there. Please hit that subscribe button. Go check out some of our stuff. Most time it's 2 or 3 of us, and we're talking shit to each other and talking about sports. But today is just one person. Hopefully I wasn't too bad. Also, don't forget, tomorrow night we'll be live at 8 p.m. on YouTube, Facebook, and Twitch with the live reaction to the UFC fights. So come join us for that. Also, don't forget, you can find GSR Gonzo'S Sports Room or Easy Money, our sports betting show. You can find us, find the audio versions on the podcast networks. You can find us on Apple Podcast, Anchor Podcast, Spotify, Breakercast, about anywhere where you get podcasts from. You can just look up Easy Money or look up Gonzo'S Sports Room on there. You'll find us. We got about 40 episodes of GSR on there, and I think 16 or 17 Easy Money episodes. Our sports betting show, Easy Money. Hey, we're giving out winners. Come join us for that every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday at 9. Good luck to the Callan Black Hawk High School baseball team at semi-state tomorrow. They play tomorrow at noon in LaPorte. Hope everybody has a good weekend. Hope to see you guys Saturday evening. If not, we'll see you Monday morning with Easy Money at 11 a.m. Hope everybody has a good weekend. Peace.
I've been up fighting my demons, and they be tryna pull me in. Yeah, every night I seen them. I won't back down, I'ma beat them. Yeah, I've been up fighting my demons, and they be tryna pull me in. Yeah, every night I seen them. I won't back down, I'ma beat them. I'm starting to feel like a villain, fighting myself, I'm not winning. Lately I've been too afraid to admit it, pushing the weight of the world on my shoulders. I don't even know how I'm dealing. Feel like a part of me missing, and I've been looking around, but it's not in my vision. All that I got is earned, not given, but I feel locked down like my brain in prison. Spend a couple thousand to ease my mind, then I get it back, but I know I'm not fine. Everything built up all over time, but I gotta let it out, I can't hold it inside.